Sustainability is key element of any developmental project. What will happen when funding partner close out or the funding cycle ends? It is impressive to see that CSO partners have factored this into their project planning and execution.
There is a sustainability mechanism already built in at, at different levels. First, within the program that we implement, we have what we call peer-to-peer learning. The first thing that we are putting in place is this peer-to-peer learning. So whereby we provide opportunity for the emerging to learn, to continue to learn from the matured or the developing.
As a program, we are aware that we're only going to be here for a short while. And so we work with institutions that are actually going to be around much longer. Like I mentioned, regulators, for example, on the government side. We look out for civil society organizations that are good and going to be around to champion, like the self-regulation I mentioned, the networks. We've gotten them to form themselves into a general assembly, and then they have a national technical committee on civil society self-regulation. So, and they formalize, they have their terms of reference, the structures that would drive this beyond art.
We are also investing in what is called capacity development providers.
So eventually we picked 11 across the 6 geopolitical regions. So which means we have one in every geopolitical region. And the reason we did that is so that it's accessible to CSOs from anywhere. CSOs can link with any one of these institutions to work with.
Partnering with ACT, with the ACT program, gave us that feasibility in the civil society space for them to know that, oh, this is Clones House that delivers capacity in the area of monitoring and evaluation. They are your go-to organization if you need to strengthen your capacity around monitoring and evaluation. 5
out of the 11 CDPs were also supported to develop e-learning courses. So we have 5 e-learning courses that will be launched in the next few months. We have on financial management, proposal writing, social research and analysis, gender and social inclusion, right-based approach to advocacy. So all of this would be launched online.
In fact, I think the best CMD has achieved so far is even the e-learning module development that they were able to help us develop.
So what we're doing is, once we retweak some of these courses, we also record them such that we have them as self-paced courses, and we're able to also put them on the LMS that ACT has provided for us, so that when CSOs go to that platform, they are able to have access to more materials than they already do.
We are also looking at, like, in terms of legislative engagement, reactivating the civil society liaison office at the National Assembly. You know, if that is there beyond us, it will still continue. We work with some of the international NGOs like OSIWA, MacArthur Foundation, etc. We even collaborate with other donors program like USAID civil society program called, you said, SCALE.
CMD is already thinking that in the next 3 to 5 years, we should be able to strengthen the capacity of 50 to 60 CSOs in the country.
What we envisaged was like, yes, in the next 5 years, at least, we want to have provided support for at least 8 organizations.
And right now we are targeting around 100 to 300, both for physical coaching and mentoring, and also virtual, right? So one of the ways, of course, to meet them, like I said, is through the learning management system.
Even beyond our 200 CSOs, NGOs, CSO community in Nigeria can have access to those documents. And those are the ways that we seek to ensure that this program continues, the capacity building continues after ACT.
A key sustainability measure for us would be that at the end of the day, even beyond us as a program, civil society and the legislators and the regulators are still able to have access to to one another and talk and continue to dialogue.